Look, Kentucky First Lady calls for unity. Nice. John Voight praises Trump and calls for unity. Cool, 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 cool. Biden calls for unity. Wow. Seems like everybody's calling for unity. Republicans, Democrats, John Voights, everybody wants unity. Wait, what does that even mean? When a Republican and a Democrat and a John Voight want unity, what exactly are we supposed to do? And what does it look like when we've done it? I need to think. Unity seems simple enough, but thinking that perhaps I was just unclear on the concept, I decided to look into the word a little bit. One of the things I came across was an article published in the Journal of Philosophy titled 10 Types of Unity. Am I going to discuss the 10 types of unity? No. No, I'm not, because I like you. However, will I give you a useful life hack? Yes. Yes, I will. Down below, I have provided you with a link to that full 10-page article. Print it out. Keep a copy on you at all times. If you are ever in a position where you need a contraceptive but do not have one, pull it out. The article, I mean. Read it to your partner. I guarantee you, you will not have a baby. Let's leave the 10-page philosophical work behind and see if we can simplify this a little bit. Let's jump over to Dictionarycom and see what they tell us about unity. Turns out there are 8 definitions. Whew, but at least it fits on one page. Of those, the most reasonable definition that I can find seems to be number 5, which is oneness of mind, feeling, etc., as among a number of persons, concord, harmony, or agreement. That makes sense. I mean, I understand those words, but I still don't understand exactly what that is supposed to look like. I think the best example that I can think of, or arguably the only example that I can think of, is post 9/11. And that is often cited as an example of unity in America. We were unified post 9/11. But were we? I remember that Muslims in America post 9/11 faced a lot of challenges. They were often portrayed as villains in popular media. I remember seeing various news stories about threats and violence against Muslims in America. So while I certainly cannot speak to their experience, it is very difficult to imagine them feeling the unity, at least in any kind of comprehensive sense. So how were we united? Well, I believe we were united in several ways. Foremost among those, we were united in our sorrow. What happened affected everybody in a way that transcended political affiliation, religious affiliation, any affiliation I can think of. We all felt sorrow. We were united in our desire for safety. Nobody wanted this to happen again. We still don't. Were we united in our desire for justice? I think that is likely. Were we united in our national pride? Yeah, for a time, I believe we were. Again, I think the very nature of that attack hit us on a level that just said, I am an American. This was an attack on me and people I care about. Our best example of unity is also why I find calls for unity to be a bit suspect. No one had to be convinced to feel sorrow. No one had to be convinced that there was a greater need for safety on 9/11 than there was on September 10th. There was no gap to bridge between people. We were unified because we all felt the same thing. Calls for unity seem doomed to fail, and I think politicians know this. So, why do they call for unity? I think there are three primary reasons they call for unity. If you're being optimistic, a fourth. The first motivation is as a preemptive excuse for failure. By issuing a call for unity, you automatically place a burden of action on another party. If you are a Democrat and you call for unity, you need your Republican and independent and whatever other political parties are in your mix to do their part to help you succeed. But if they don't, then you fail. And you can blame it on them. It is very difficult to show that you, in fact, did not move closer toward unity or that you did not move close enough. The second reason to call for unity is as a relief from persecution. Basically, make the bad publicity go away. You did a thing. You thought it was a good idea. It turns out not so much. And now people are coming at you and holding it against you. And in your mind, the simplest solution is to just make it all go away by calling for unity. Forget about it. Let's all come together. The third reason to make a call for unity is to simply make a noble sounding gesture. Calling for unity sounds good. It sounds noble, but it's empty. It's not going to work, and politicians know that, but it makes for a great soundbite. The fourth motivation in calling for unity elicits a bless their heart moment from me. And that is, they genuinely want unity and believe it is possible. But that's a fallacy that assumes that what is being asked for is what everyone wants. Again, I just do not believe that politicians believe that. Look, I'm just one guy with less than half a drink left. Tell me what you think. If you want to join the conversation, there are a couple of ways you can do that. First, be sure to join our Facebook group. There's a link down below that will give you all the information you need to know. Also, we'll be doing a live stream follow-up to this episode this Thursday. So be sure to hit the subscribe button, get the notifications so you can join us. Love to hear your thoughts. Also, there will be another episode posted this coming Monday. Stay tuned. Till then.